Welcome to Pacesetter 8. Today I am going to start the first topic, that is a square and a cube. Correct? It is a math first chapter. So we will start with the first square. The square. What do you understand by the square? The square we used to understand with the shape. The shape, the shape can you find? This is the shape of the square. So when you are trying to find out the area of the square, what we do it? The square has got the side, correct? So when you are asking the area, you are writing side into the side, correct? The concept of the square is coming from this only, correct? So when we talk about the square, we should understand if I say 2 into 2 into 2 number of times, then we will count it. If the power is not given, the power is not given means okay. So the 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, we see that 2 has been multiplied the 4 times. The 4 times means we will write the 2 to the power the 4, correct? 2 to the power the 4. You should understand, if the no power is given means there is a power of the 1. You can say the power, you can say the exponent, and you can say the degree also, correct? So 2 to the power the 4 is there, correct? If I say the 5 into 5 means it is the 5 to the power 2. It is a, whenever the power or the exponent is a 2, we call it a square. This is called the exponent, correct? The exponent, and this will be called the base, correct? This I think you are aware of that. The when the any number, how to define it? The when the any number, just for your sake, when the any number has the exponent of the 2, means the multiple of the same number by the 2 times, we say it is a the square, correct? We call it the square. So the square you understood. This is the 5 square, this is the 3 square, this is the 2 square, correct? These all are said to be the a square, correct? So in the other way also we can define it. When the two numbers are continuously, consecutively is a multiplied, it form a square, correct? So when you have the suppose the 5 unit here, the 5 unit is a side, then the area will be the 5 into 5, that is a 5 square, correct? This is all the concept of the square. Then we will see, before going in the detail, we will see the some of the pattern of the perfect square. The pattern, before going to the pattern, we will see the 1 square. The 1 square is equal to 1. Am I right? The 2 square is equal to 4. 3 square means 3 into 3, 9. The 4 square is equal to the 16. 5 square is a 25, and the 6 square is equal to 36. 7 square is equal to 49, and the 8 square is equal to the 64. 9 square is equal to the 9 square is equal to 81, and the 10 square is equal to the 100, correct? So that is the way, multiplying 2 times you can see the how it is coming. Accordingly, you can find out the 11 square, correct? 11 square, the 12 square, like that, 13 square, correct? The 21 square, the 22 square, the 23 square. This all the data you will find out, correct? This all you need to find out by multiplying the this one by the 2 consecutive numbers. Okay, so you can find out, correct? Okay, so in that what we see, we see that it is a ending. The all the squares are ending with the is a the ending with all the square. The square, the square number, you find that a square number is a ending with it is ending with can you find out? It is a 1, correct? It is a 1. It is a the 4. It is a 9, correct? 4, the 9, the 6, correct? 9, the 6, the 5, correct? So there is a repetition. Can you see? The 5 is there, a repetition, 6, 9, the 4, the 1, and you get the 0, correct? So these all are the numbers are repeated. So you can say The square will have mostly the square or square number. You can say the square number or you can say the perfect square. The perfect square will be ending middle ending mostly. I say mostly means not always, there can be the exceptional cases. It will end with the 1 4 9 6 5 and the 0, correct. So you found that if any number is ending with the 1 5 1 4 9 6 5 or the 0, any of the number is there, then we can guess it that it will be the perfect square or it can be the perfect square or the square number, correct. So here the what number is not there, you find that the 2 is not there, correct. The 2 is not there, 3 is not there, the 7 is not there, the 8 is not there, correct. These four numbers are not there in that, correct. Can you find out? So you can directly say that it will be the more firm and the confident if you say that any number is ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8 will not be perfect square, correct. Will not be perfect square, understood. So this will be the more confirmation. You need to remember only the 4 digit. If the 4 digits are not there out of 4, any one is not there, correct. For example, if I say the 5 2, the 1 3 is there, so the 1 3 is there. So 3 is here. Correct. Can you find that 3 is there? It is ending with the 3. So it is not a perfect square. Remember, this data can be doubtful. The 1 4 9 6 5 and 0 can be doubtful. It may be a square, it may not be a square. But if the number is ending with the 2, 3, 7 or the 8, 100% it will not be the square, correct. So this you should remember it, correct. The many examples you can see like the 1 9 and the 6, correct. You can find that 196, the 6 is it is ending with the 6. So if it is a ending with the 6 means you will find that it is a perfect square, correct. It is a perfect square. You can find another, the 256 is there, the 256, can you see the 6 is here. So 6 is there means you can find it is a 16 square. So these are the examples are there, correct. So you can find out which can be the perfect square, which cannot be the perfect square. The perfect square, the last digit of the unit place digit to be considered the to guess the is whether it is a square or not, correct. That will be understood, okay. Now we will see in the square sometimes the digits are in the form of the integers also, correct. Integers also. So you should understand when I say the 256 as it's ending with the c, so it is a the perfect square, but we can write it is a perfect square of what can be the perfect square. The perfect square is there that already we have seen, but we will see the another example. Suppose if it is the 16 is there, the 16 is the perfect square of the 4, correct. Gentlemen, you remember that it can be the perfect square because the 4 into 4 is equal to the 16. It can be the minus 4 square also, correct. So it is a minus 4 into the minus 4. The minus or minus it become the 16, correct. Correct, you understood? So the 16 is better, you should write 16 is equal to plus minus, that is the plus minus, we will add the 4 square, correct. It's a plus minus. Whether you have the plus or the minus, you find a square, you are going to get the plus the 16, correct. Then we will see the relation between the perfect square and the odd number. Now first we will see the relation. What is a relation between perfect perfect square and perfect square, relation between the perfect square and the odd number. I think you must be knowing the odd number. उम्मीद है तुम odd number भूले नहीं होगे. The odd number कौन सा होता है? The 1, 3, 5, 7, the 9. These all are the odd numbers where the difference are starting from the 2. If the difference is a 2, you find that it is a odd number. So it is start with the examples or you know it. The odd numbers are what are the odd numbers? The 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, the 11, the 13, the 15. These all are the etc. These all are the odd numbers, correct? So what is the relation in that? The relation can be formed. If you say this is the first position, what is that? The first. This is the second, correct? This is the third. This is the fourth. This is the fifth position. The sixth position. The seventh position and the eighth position, correct? When you add the first two, that is the first and second position of the odd number, you do it. The 1 plus the 3, you are going to get the 4, which is the square of the 2, correct? You understood? It is a 2 square, correct? So you understood what is the relation? The first odd two numbers is going to make you 2 square, correct? Then you will go for the next. The next, what is that? First, second, third. So you are taking the first, the 3 odd number, correct? Then you take the first 3 numbers. 3. What I got? 3. So what will happen? You will get the 3 square. Your 3 square, what it will become? Is equal to the 9, which is equal to the 3 square. Understood? The first 3 odd number you are adding, so it becomes the 3 square. कितना simple है. हाँ, जितने नंबर को जोड़ो, जितने नंबर को ऐड करो, उसी का स्क्वायर कर देना है, करेक्ट? Then you go for the 4. The 4 first, starting from first. The 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus the 7. Can you count it? 1, 2, 3 and the 4. How much it becomes? It becomes 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 3, 15 plus 1. How much it becomes? 16. Can you find? It becomes the 4 square. The 4, you remember, the 4 is the initial 4 odd number you are adding. It is going to become the 4 square, correct? How simple it is there, correct? So that is the way you can find out. One more I can do it. I will give for you one more. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 and plus 9, correct? When you add it, it is going to become the 25. So can you see 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 5 is there. The 5 consecutive, 5 लगातार एक से लेकर कहाँ तक 9 तक 5 ऑड नंबर को ऐड करते हैं 25 आते हैं, तो ये 5 का स्क्वायर हो जाता है. अंडरस्टूड? दिस इज द वे यू कैन फाइंड आउट. ओके, so this is the way you can find out, and this is the relation you found out in between the odd numbers and the square numbers, correct? Next we will learn. The next we are going to learn about the next topic is how to check whether the number is a perfect square or not. The first to check whether it is a perfect square or not. Perfect square or not, correct? Whether it is a perfect square or not. How to check it? There are 3 methods are there, correct? There are 3 methods are there by which you can check it. The procedure we will learn continuous. What is that? Continuous or continued, whatever you say. The continuous subtraction method, correct? In that also we will use what you are going to use odd number. Use odd number, correct? You are going to use the odd number only. What you will do it? You have to find out whether it is there or not. How to do it? Suppose if I take the example of the 25. So what you will do? The 25 is a perfect square or not. Then what we'll do? We'll write the 25 and we will minus the 1. The first odd number we will do the minus 24. Again the 24, the minus the 3 will be there. We get the 21. The 21 and the you will see This is the 21. Again 21 minus the 5. It becomes the 16. Again you see the 16 minus the 7. It becomes the 9. Correct? So 9 the minus the 9 is equal to 0. Correct? So keep on subtracting the 1, 3, 5, 7 continuously. Correct? One by one. You get the 0. Sooner you get the 0, just you count it. How many slab you have used? How many times you have subtracted? The 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, and the 5. Correct? It took to reach the 0. You have gone 5 times. Correct? So the 25 directly you can write is equal to the 5 square. Correct? So this is the way you can find out whether it is a square is there or not. Suppose the sum number is there. There, if you would have taken the sum of the number, suppose the example, if you take that suppose 26, if you do it minus, it becomes how much? 25. Then the 25 is subtracted with the second odd number. How much is going to become? It's become 22. And when you reduce the 22 minus the 5, you are going to get the 17. Correct? 70. The next odd number you are going to reduce, it is going to become the 10, and when 10 you are going to reduce by the next odd number, then you are going to get the 1. So you find that you are not able to get the 0. So if you are not going to get, so you will say 26 is not, 26 is not a perfect number. Understood? How to find a perfect number? Correct? This is the one of the way. Understood? I think it is clear. हाँ, कोई डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए. करेक्ट. So the next we will see what is the next procedure. In the next procedure, we will use by the prime factorization. By the prime factorization. Prime factorization. Prime factorization method also you can find out. And this is the way mostly we are using it. Correct? Before coming to the prime factorization, you should, the basic thing you should know it. The number can be written in the two way. The number you can divide into the two part. This is the prime. This is the prime number, and this is called the prime, and the next number is a composite number. Correct? Composite. This is the prime. The prime is a one which has got only two factors. It is having only two factors, and that two factors it will have one and number itself. Correct? Number itself. This composite will have more than two factors. Correct? More than two factors. Understood? More than two factors. Correct? So the it is having one and the number itself. You can see that 2 is there. It is having the factors. 2 का factor निकालो. क्या होगा? 2 can be divided by the 1 and 2 can be divided by the 2. So it is a prime number. The 3 के factors देखो. It can be divided by the 1 and 3. The 5 you can see. The 5 का factors you can see. How many are there? This is a 1 and a 5. You find that everywhere the only two factors are there. So they are the prime numbers. Correct? They are the prime numbers. The composite number, if you take suppose, if you take the 6, you find that it can be divided by the, इसके factors कितने होंगे? 1. It can be divided by the 1. It can be divided by the 2. It can be divided by the 3. It can be divided by the 4. इसके कितने हो गए? The 4 factors are there. Correct? The 4 factors are there. So it is a composite number. Correct? This is the basic thing you must know it. Correct? There is a one clue also in the short video. You can see in the short video for the prime factorization I have given. When you go through, you can easily find out. Suppose the big numbers you are getting, then how to find out? The one of the little hints I am giving. Divide, except 2, 3, and 5. The number you divide by the 6. If remainder is, if you get the remainder 1 or the 5, if you get the remainder as a the 1 or the 5, then what will happen? Then you should understand it is a the 1 and 5, that it is a prime number. Correct? So then it will be the prime number. Understood? in the short video I have put it. Correct? In short video also it is there in the normally short video of the 1 or 2 minutes you will find the how to find the prime and the one. This is the complete explanation of the prime factorization and the how to find the prime and composite numbers. You can find it in the short video of the Pacesetter 9 and 10. Correct? You find it, the complete detail you will get it. Correct? Now we will see the prime factorization. The prime factorization we will use the only to make the factors by using the prime numbers. Correct? So here we will see the examples of them. Correct? So for example, if I have the number of the 36 and we are not aware the 36 is a prime number or the composite numbers, correct? Whether it is a the perfect square or the not, nothing is known to me. So we will do the prime factorization 36. We will do with the first prime number. It becomes the 18. The 2 9 the 18, 3 3 ja 9 and 3 1 ja 3. So the what is the prime factorization of that? We could see the 2 into the 2 into the 3 into the 3. So make it in the exponent form. That it will be the 2 to the power 2 and 3 to the power 2. As you know, if the power is equal, the both can be together. So the 2 into 3 to the power 2, it becomes the 6 to the power 2. Correct? So you found that it is a perfect square. You have seen now? This is a perfect square. So this is the way by which you can check it. If you find that any number, if you are taking, and if it is not coming, then we can say it is not a perfect. For example, I have taken the one of the number 1 to 5. We are not knowing whether it is a perfect square or not. We will do the prime factorization. Now what will happen? It becomes the 25. The 5, so again we are doing, it becomes the 5. So the 5. So the 25, the prime factorization of the 125. क्या होगा? 5 into 5 into the 5. So it will become the 5 square. We will make the square, correct? To check it. It becomes the 5 square. But this 5 remains the alone, correct? It is a not the square. So the 5 remains the alone. So we will say the 1 to 5 is not a perfect square, correct? Perfect square. Understood? This is the way you can find out whether the number is a perfect square or not. That we'll see the third procedure of to find whether it is a perfect square or not. Correct? I think you must be enjoying the video. अरे भाई बीच बीच में सब्सक्राइब भी करते रहना करेक्ट because everything depends upon that. This is the motivating factor. This is the factor which will encourage me to put more and more the video. The 8th video मैं first time डाल रहा हूँ. Let us see the how much you cooperate and how much you encourage me. Correct? Thank you. So the next is a the next procedure. What will be there? The by the square root is the opposite of the square. Correct? Process is by a square root. Correct? Third process is by a square the root. Correct? The square root. I think you are aware of the square root. Okay, the third procedure to find out is by a square root. The square root is to understand it is just opposite of the square. Correct? You have understood. This is a 5 into 5 is said to be the 5 square. Correct? But if I write the 5 square under root of 5 square, then it becomes the 2. As you know, the square root, the value of the square root is equal to the half. Correct? So you can write 5 to the power 2 into 1 by 2. The power to the power will be multiplied. So it becomes 5 to the power 1 is equal to the 5. Correct? So the by square root also you can find out. Correct? Understood? So the example I will give you the 25. You take the 25 whether it is the perfect square or not. You do it the prime factorization. It becomes the 5 square. So we find this square and this one will go off. Correct? So it becomes the 5. This is the method by which also you can find whether it is a perfect square or not. Correct? Next is the triangular number. Next is a triangular the number. triangular the number. Correct? Triangular the number. How to find out what is the triangular number? The triangle you understood. This is a triangle. Correct? So the anything if I write the dot here, the dot here. Correct? This become the triangle. Correct? The triangle. So in the triangular number, how to find the triangular number? Suppose the A, B and the C is there. You have to find the triangular number. So with the one dot you can say it's a one dot, correct? But you have to make the another triangle. Then with the one dot you have to take the two more dot, correct? So it becomes the triangle, correct? So you are using the two dot. In the third when you are going, then what you will do it? The first you draw the what was drawn earlier, then increase the one dot like this, correct? How to make it? You will find that one either side you increase and there is a gap in between, so put one more. So you find here the 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1. So that is required the 6 dot, correct? The next we can see the first will make the what was earlier. So the 1, 2 and the 3 dots are there, correct? Then you find that this is the second dot and this is the third dot. And the in between also you found that this was the previous one. For the next, the fourth, what will be the triangular number? What you need to do it? Just you go that you are increasing by the one, correct? So the increase you increase one by this also, and you find that two are there in between the put one dot. The two are there in between you put the one more dot, correct? So how much you got it? So that this is coming here, correct? This dot will be coming here in the line. This all will be in the line, correct? So you will find the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and the 10, correct? So the 10 dots are there, correct? 10 the dots are there. So you can find this the triangular number will be the what will be the triangular number? In the triangular number you find that it is a 1, it is a 1, then it comes the 3, 1, 3, the next come the 6, next come the 10, correct? So that way we can find out. I'll give you the one of the formula also by which you can find out. If somebody is asking you, what will be the sixth dot, correct? Then you have to make it sixth dot. What will be the sixth triangular number? If they ask you sixth triangular number. If somebody is asking, you tell me the 10th triangular number. Triangular number. So there are two ways are there. The one you keep making. Correct? Up to fourth I have done it. Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth you do it. It takes a lot of time. If you know the formula, you can straight away find out. Correct? So how to find out? So that can be find out by the n into n plus 1. N into n plus 1 by the 2. Correct? You can put the where the n is the numbers of the triangular, correct? Triangular. N is the number of the triangular. N is a number of the triangular's number, correct? So you understood. Suppose the question they are asking the sixth triangular number, so it becomes here n is equal to the 6. So you can find out 6 into 6 plus 1 by 2, correct? So it becomes 6 into 7 by 2, 2 3 is 6. So it becomes the 21, correct? So the sixth triangular number will be the 21. If I ask you the 10, here you find that n is equal to the 10. You put in the formula. So the n into the n plus 1 by the 2. So you put it here. 10 into the 10 plus 1 by the 2. Correct? So you got it. 10 into 11 by the 2. 2 5 the 10. So it becomes the 55. So your 10th triangular number will be the 55, correct? If you know this formula, you can find out. Understood? So you need not to struggle like this, correct? You need not to make it a dot. It takes a lot of time to avoid the time to meet the MCQ question to do the immediately. Please follow this formula. Understood? The next topic I am going to start is a to find the total, the non-square. If the question is asking, they are giving the sum of the numbers and they are asking the how many the non-square numbers between the two consecutive the square number. Correct? So the question, what will be the total. This if they ask you total non-square, the non-square number, total non-square in between, it between, in between the two consecutive, लगातार, consecutive means the consecutive square number, the square, the number, correct? The two consecutive square number, how will you find out? Suppose the one number is suppose n square, correct? The other number is suppose the n plus 1 square, correct? This is the square that you can find out the n is a number which is the square, and next number is a n plus 1. Then how many non-square will be there? You will find that 2n. The 2n will be the 2n will be the non-square number. Non-square number in between n square and n plus 1 square. Correct? If I give you the example, easily you can understand. Suppose if I take the number is n is equal to 2 is given. N is equal to 2 is given. Correct? One of the example I will say. The given n is equal to the 2. Then n plus 1 will be how much? It's a 2 plus 1. So the n square will be equal to, can you see? N square will be equal to the 2k square. Correct? Is equal to the 4. Correct? N plus 1 will be equal to the 3k square, which is equal to the 9. Correct? So you find that for as per the formula, it is a 2n. So the 2n, what will n is a 2. The first number is said to be the n. So n is a 2n. The how many the non-square? The non-square, the numbers will be equal to 2n. The n is a the first square number. So we are going to write how much it is a the 2 into the 2. How much becomes a? It is a 4. You check it. In between the 4 and the 9, how many non-squares are there? You can find out. The 5 is a non-square, the 6 is there, the 7 is there, and 8 is there. Can you find 1, 2, 3, and the 4? So you can find out the 4 is a non-square in between the square number, that is the 2 square and the 3 square, correct? Because 2 and 3 are the consecutive square number, correct? This relation we found out how to find the non-square, correct? Now we will see the next topic is how to find out the sum of the nth triangular number and n plus the one triangular number. So what will be that? Suppose if somebody is asking, the question is asked, find the sum of the nth triangular number and consecutive, that is n plus the 1th next number, that is called the next number, nth triangular number. The sum of the nth triangular number and the n plus 1th the triangular number, correct? So will be always what will be there? It will be equal to the n plus 1 the square, correct? That will be the value of there, correct? Where you should ensure that where the n is positive integer, correct? The positive integer पता है ना? 1 2 3 4 ये सब क्या है? पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स है. वी विल सी द एग्जांपल. मैंने ट्रायंगुलर नंबर का कौन सा टर्म लिया, कौन सा? द फोर्थ लिया. वी आर टेकिंग द n इज इक्वल टू द फोर्थ. द फोर्थ नंबर कितना होता है? द फोर्थ n इज इक्वल टू फोर्थ. देन n प्लस 1 कितना हो जाएगा? 4 plus 1, it becomes the fifth, correct? The fifth number we know it, correct? As per this formula, what will be there? The number of the terms when we add this is fourth plus the fifth, we will add it. As per the formula I told, it is n plus 1 square. n मैंने क्या लिया है 4. So you will write the 4 plus 1 का square is equal to 5 का square हो गया which is equal to the 25. We will see it how it is. We know the fourth term हमको पता है कितना होता है 10 है and we have seen the fifth term कितना होता है 15. दोनों को ऐड करिए कितना आता है 25. So with this formula also you can find out if the sum of the two consecutive triangular numbers is being asked. Correct? These are the very the small. Correct? You can find it out. Correct? Now we will see the next is the sum of the properties. Properties of the perfect square. आपने इतना perfect square के बारे में पढ़ लिया, ठीक है? Now mostly it has been covered, but still for your this one, revision you can say, or somebody has not pay the attention for them. The properties of the first properties क्या कहता है? The first property says the number ending with the 2378. Numbers ending with memorize it, just revision. The ending with 2, 3, 7 or 8. That is a unit place. Don't get unit place number है, correct? Number is a then is a not a perfect square, correct? The first is over, correct? Perfect. The first you understood the properties of the perfect square. First is over. The second, a perfect square, the followed by 0 in pair will be also the perfect square. The second, perfect square, if there is any perfect square, we know it, followed by pair of zeros will be zeros. The pair of the zeros, correct? The pair of the zeros will be also, the zeros will be also a perfect square. A perfect square, correct? Perfect square, correct? Example I will give you. The 4 is a perfect square and followed by the 2 0 is there. So it is also a perfect square, correct? If I have, suppose, if I say that something is there, 16, we know that it's a perfect square. The followed by the two pair of the zeros are there. So it will be the perfect square of the 4 0 0. Correct? You understood now? So if the zeros are in the pair, that is after the perfect square, then you can find that becomes also the perfect square. The rule number 3. What is the properties of the third? The square of the even. The square of even number. The even number will be always a even number. Will be always a even number. Example we can see. The 4 is a even number. When you do the square, it becomes the 16. That is also a even number. Correct? Then next we will see. The square of odd number will be always a odd number. For example, you can say the 7 is an odd number. When you do the square, it becomes the 49. So this becomes the odd number. Am I right? You know na? Any number is ending with the 2, 4, 6, 8 or the 0 is always a even number. Other than that, these all are the odd numbers, correct? So the up to 4 you have seen. We'll see next is a fifth. What the fifth rule or the fifth properties of the square says? The fifth property say that the square of the unit digit of the square natural number that will be the same in the product of that. For example, you can see it. The fifth, na? Okay. Fifth. Yeah, I'll give the example. Suppose if I take the 11, correct? So that it is ending with a 1. So you will find when you do the square, it will be the 1 2 1, correct? You fit the 1 square is a 1. So you find that it is ending with the 1, correct? If you take the 12, the ending with the 2. So when you do the square of the 12, 2 to the 4. So you get how much it's a? The 144. So it is also ending with the 4, correct? So the any number, if you are taking making a square, the first this one will be the square will be the same ending with the whatever the product you are getting it, correct? So example, another example I will give you. Suppose if you are taking the 25 square, correct? Is ending with the 5. So the 5 square is a 25. So the 5 is coming in the last. So you get the 6 to 5 where the it is ending with the 5. Correct? If anything is ending with the 7, 7 7 the 49, it will end with the 7 only. Correct? So understood? This rule you understood? The any number is ending the same square will end in the product also. Correct? You understood? Now we will see the sum of the question from your lesson. What is that? The figure it out, correct? The figure it the out, correct? Figure it out. The first question, they have given the 10, the question number 1. The part number is the 4. One example I am giving the 1089, correct? You have seen the number is given the 1089. They are asking whether it is a perfect square or not. We know the number ending with the 2, 3, 7 or 8, correct? 7 or 8 are not the perfect square, correct? Perfect square, am I right? And this is the ending. The 1089 is ending with this 1089 is ending with you either you write ending with or you write the unit place is the 9 ending with 9. Hence ending with the 9. Hence what we will say? Hence the 1089 is not a perfect square, correct? Not a perfect square. Understood? So that is the way. There are few questions are there. So you will find out, correct? The next we will see the question number 2. The 60. The question number 2 will take the example of the 64 square. In the 64 square, the last digit is the 4, correct? Last digit is the 4. When you go for the 4 square, you find become the 1 6. The 6 is 1. So when you do for the 64 square, then the last digit. So the 64 square, the last digit will be 6 only, correct? Because we find that 4 is there. The 4 square is 16. The 16 has got the last digit 6. So when you go for the square values of the 64 square, you will get the 6 as the last, correct? You understood the? So that is the way the last digit will be the 6. The next, the question number 3 of your figure it out. The figure it out, the page number I think 10, 11 or something is there. The first, correct? There is only one is there. So what is that? The question number, we have done 3. The 2 we already done it. So the 3 question is there. The 1 2 5 square. The 1 2 the 5 square is equal to the 15625, correct? Then you have to find out. You have to find out the what will be the value of 126 square, correct? 6 square, correct? I think you are aware about the identity. Do you remember the identity? A plus B का whole square is equal to क्या होता है? A square plus 2AB plus B square, correct? Identity number 1. The identity number 2 क्या होता है? The A minus B whole square is equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square, correct है? दो फार्मूला याद करके रखो, correct है? So I will make use of this first formula. So you will break down the 1 by 26 can be written 125 because 125 value is given the plus the 1, correct? So we will write 126 square, we can write the 125 plus 1 k square, correct? So as per this we can write it. This become the A and B. You take it the 125 as a and 1 as a B. So what will happen? A square means 125 k square the plus 2 into 125 into 1 and plus 1 square. So when you do it, how much you will get it? You are going to get the 15625, the plus 250 and plus the 1. So you are going to get the total value will be the 15625 and plus the 250. So how much? So that will be answer will be 1265. So 15625 and plus this will be the 251. Correct? So this becomes your the answer. Understood? This becomes the answer. This is the way you can find out. Correct? After breaking down. The next you will find that question number the 4. The question number 4, what they say? The question number they say the area of the square. Correct? So the area of the square, you know it. The area of the square, what is that? Area of a square is equal to, you know the formula? Bolo. Is equal to क्या होता है? Side square. इससे side square. We can write the side into side. Correct? This is the way we can write it. Correct? The side square. Correct? And they have given the area. How much they have given? The area they have given the 441. The meter square is equal to side square. Correct? The side square. Then the side will be. The side will be. What will be the side? So this will come here. Then it becomes the under root 441 meter square. You do the prime factorization of the 441. 441. Correct? So when you do it to the 441 with the 3, you are going to get the 147. Correct? When you do it with the 7, you are going to get, when you are doing, again we will try with the 3. When you do it, you are going to get the 49. So again with the 7, it becomes the 7. Correct? So you could see, this you will write is equal to, what you will write? You do the prime factorization. It become 3 into 3 into 7 into the 7 is equal to the side. Correct? So you can write it, how you can write? You can write it like this. The 3 square into the 7 square is equal to the side. Correct? When the square, the power is equal, you can write like this. 3 into 7, the square will be the side. Correct? So this square and this will be over. It becomes the 7 3 21 is equal to the side. You got the 21 meter is a actual value of the side. So this become your answer. Correct? This is the way you should do it the all the question. Correct? The next is your the fifth. What is the fifth question? The fifth question is if the quotient is asking the number when the dividend by the 2 3 numbers go for the LCM. Correct? Okay, the two things you should understand. What is the rule? Before going to the fifth question, the two hints I will give you. What is the hints? What is the hints? If somebody is asking, asking that find the number, find the number, find the number, the which find the number which which is divided by, which is divisible by, divisible by the given given two or three numbers, whatever number, two or the three numbers, whatever the numbers they have given. So when they ask the number which is divisible by the two or three number, whatever they have given, then please go for LCM. Go for LCM. If the question is asked, find the number which is divisible, no, which divides, which divides both the number, both the given number, given number. It can be 2 or it can be 3. Correct? Given number. Then you should go for SCF. Correct? This you keep in the mind. So the numbers are given. You have already learned in the LCM. The numbers always divide the LCM. Correct? If they ask the numbers to be find out which divides, then which is divisible by the numbers, मतलब number whatever is given वो डिवाइड करता है उसको पूरा पूरा, इसका मतलब है गो फॉर द एलसीएम. अगर कहता है कि जो फाइंड द नंबर करना है विच डिवाइड द, जो दोनों तीनों नंबर है उसको डिवाइड करता है, देन गो फॉर द एलसीएम. द हियर द क्वेश्चन इज बेस्ड ऑन दैट. क्या है द एलसीएम ऑफ द, व्हाट यू विल डू इट, द फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन, द एलसीएम ऑफ द 4, the 9 and the 10 you are going to find out. You know how to find out the 4, the 9 and the 10. How you are going to do it? The 2, 2 to the 4, 9 and 2 5 are 10, correct? So the next you will do it with the 2, 2 on the 2, the 9 and the 5 is there. Then you can go for the 3. If you go for the 3, it becomes 3 3 ja, and the 5 remains there, correct? Next you will go by the 3, so it becomes the 3 on the 5. Last you will go by the 5, so the all at the bottom become the 1, correct? So the what you will find, the LCM of this one is equal to, you can write the 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into the 5, correct? This you find out. The question you have the 5 is not the square. So what you can find? You find that when you write it the exponent form, it becomes the 2 to the power square, 3 to the power square. But 5 is not a square. It is having only 1. It is alone, having the power of the only 1. So what if 5 is not the square? Correct? 5 is not a square. Correct? 5 is not a square. So to make it a square, to make it a square, we have to multiply. We have to multiply. The multiply by the 5 both side. Correct? We will do the both side. So what is there? The both side will multiply by the, correct? So this we will do it. So when we do it, both side may will multiply by the 5. So how much it becomes? That will become now 2 square into 3 square into 5 into 5. So it becomes the 2 to the power square, 3 to the power square, and now it is a perfect square. But we have multiplied by the 5, correct? So when you do it, the how much it becomes? It So it becomes the 900. So what do you find? The 900 is the smallest number. What will be answer? The 900 is the smallest required number. The smallest required number. Required the number, the square number, the required, the square number. The square number. It is a required square number which is divisible by, which is divisible by, divisible by, which is divisible by, they have said na 4, 9 and the 10, correct? So this become the answer. Why I have gone for the LCM? Because the 4, 9 and 10 should divide the number which I am trying to find out. So the go for, as per the first hints I have given, go for the LCM. I found the LCM. We have seen that it is not making the perfect square. So we will multiply by the 5. Then we multiply by the 5. Then it becomes the 900. So 900 becomes the smallest number. That becomes the your answer, correct? Which can be divided by this one, correct? This becomes the answer for the fifth, correct? Now we will see the sixth. What is the sixth? In the 6, to check and make the perfect square, we will go for the prime factor. Means the 6 is how to check. To check whether, whether the whether the, now what is the question? The question I read it. To check and, what is that? To check means we have to check whether it is a prime perfect or not. To check and make also, if it is not there perfect, make the 9408 perfect square. So we have to check whether it is a perfect square or not. If it is not there, then we have to make it also. Okay, then what will go first step? We will go for prime factorization, correct? The prime factorization of 9408, correct? We'll go by that, correct? So what we'll do it? We'll do the prime factorization 9408. When we do divide by the 2, we are going to get the 4704, correct? 4704. Again we will divide because ending with the 4. So we should do with the 2. When we divide, we are getting the 2357. 2352. Correct? We are getting the 2352. The 2 is the ending. So we will again with the 2. When we do with the 2, we are getting the 1176. The 1176. Again the 6 is there. So we will go along with again with the 2. We are going to get the 588. Correct? 588. Again we will do with the 2. So when we do the divide by the 2, we are going to get the 294. It is a 294. Again we will do with the 2. Correct? The 294 is a 94 is there. Correct? So we can go by the 2. If we go by the 2, it becomes the 2 1 there 2, 2 4 there 8 2 7 there. Correct? We find the 7 is there. So it will not be with the 2. We will add it 7 plus 4. The 11 and 1 12. It is a multiple of the 3. So we can divide by the 3. 3 4 there 12 and 3 9 there 27. Correct? 49. The 7 7. Correct? So it becomes the 7 and 1. Correct? So we find that the prime factorization of the 9404 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into the 2 into the 2 into the 2. Correct? We could find that one pair, the second pair, and the third pair. The third we get the 3. Correct? It is not a pair. Into the 7 into 7. Correct? So we find that it is a 2 square into 2 square into the 2 square into 7 square. But we find the 3 is alone. Correct? 3 is alone. So to make it the perfect square, what we have to do it? We have to multiply both sides. The multiply both side by 3 to make it a square. So how much become? 9404 into 3 will be equal to 2 to the power square. The 2 to the power square into 2 to the power square into 7 to the power square into 3 into 3. So that we can write 2 to the power square into 2 to the power square, 2 to the power square into 7 to the power square, and now it has become also a square. Correct? So now it has become the square. So 3 is a number which makes it the square. Correct? So when you multiply, is going to become how much? It become the 2822, the 2 to the 4. So this become the perfect square. This become the perfect square. Correct? Okay. This become the perfect square because that is equal to the, you can write 2 to the 4 to the 8. 8 to the power 2 into 7 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 2. Correct? So this becomes the perfect square. So we, by multiplying by 3, by multiplying with the 3, so 3 is a number. We have multiplied. 3 is the number by which we multiply multiply to make a perfect square, to make a perfect square. Correct? Perfect square. What is the perfect square? That is 28224. They are asking to do the, again the, what they are asking, they are asking to do the under roots. Okay, or the square roots. The under roots, how we will do it? The same way. The 2824 is there. Correct? 28224 is there. You do write this one. So you will write the 8 to the power 2 into 7 to the power 2 and the 3 to the power 2. All the two powers are same. So you can write, what you can write? 8 into 7 into 3 to the power the 2. Correct? So the answer will become the 8 into 7 into the 3. Correct? This becomes your the answer. When you multiply the 8 7 are 56 and 2 3. So just a minute. 2 to the 4 to the 8 into 8 7 are 56. 8 into 7 into 3, that is a multiple of the 56 into 3, that becomes the 167. 168 becomes your the answer. Understood? This is the way you should solve the question number the 6 of the figure it out. Correct? The next is your the question number 7. The question number 7. What is the question number 7? The 16 and 17. It is given the consecutive the two numbers. So they have given what number they have given? 16 and the question number the 7 1. Correct? The 7 question number 1. The 16 and 7. The both are consecutive number, correct? The both are consecutive. The both are consecutive number, correct? Both are consecutive number, correct? Consecutive number. So if we take n is equal to the 16, the n plus 1 is equal to the 17, correct? If we take the n is equal to this one, automatically this will be the correct. The n, the 2n. What will be the 2n will be the lying in between the both, correct? So the 2n, the number 2n will be lying in between, this will be lying in between the both, correct? The both is square, correct? The what will be lying? The 2n. So the 2n will be, what will be the 2n? The 2 into the 16. It will be the 32 numbers will be lying in between, correct? That is the answer. The rest do it. Rest, please do it. Please do it, correct? You understood the formula I have used? I could find out, correct? Already I have explained you also much about this. The next is the question number the 8 and the 9. Two are there. Two more questions are there. The 8 we can find. The 8 what is there? The how to solve it. If the question is given like this, 1 square, the plus 2 square, correct? So the 2 square will be equal to the is plus the 2 square. What do you get? You get the 2 square is equal to the 3 square. So how to find observe the pattern? How, what you observe in the pattern? Do you observe anything in this pattern? Correct? What you observe? You observe that when you the second and first you multiply, this become the base of the third one. Correct? You observe now? Observe the pattern. Observe the pattern, correct? Observe the pattern. So what you observe in this pattern? The pattern, the one more example I'll give you. They have given the 2 square plus 3 square, the plus 6 square is equal to 7 square. The next is 4 square, the plus 5 square, the plus the 4 square, the 5 square, the 12 square is equal to 13 square. The 5 square, the 9 square, the plus 10 square, plus 20 square is equal to the 21 square, correct? So is equal to the 21 the square. The another is 9 square, 10 square. Okay, just a minute. 4 square plus 5 square, the plus the 20 square. That is wrong. Huh? The 20 square is going to become this is the 21 square. Correct? The next question is 9 square, the plus 10 square, plus 90 square. The plus 90 square is going to become 91 square. What you find? When you multiply the first and the second, you are going to get the third one. And the three terms you are using. So 3 square. Here you can find that no. What you find? The 2 you add 1, you are going to get the 3. Here also 2 and 3 you multiply, you are going to get the 6. Correct? Multiply, you are going to get the 6. And one more number you add, you are going to square that. The 4 and 5 you multiply, you are going to get the 20. Correct? 20. So this 20 square will be equal to the 21 square. So just add 20 plus 1. Just add 6 plus 1. The 2 plus 1. Correct? Here you find 10 into this one. So it becomes the 90, correct? Is equal to 90, and this 90 plus 1 is become the 91 square. These are the patterns are there, correct? So what will you find? The first term, the base into second term. The second term, the base multiply. That becomes the third term base. Third term, the base, correct? That will become the third term base, correct? Third term base. And what will be the result? Result will be always that is the third term and plus 1. That is a base. This is also a base, correct? Understood? Huh? So that will be the square. The third term plus 1 square, correct? So that becomes the square. Result will be this one. So by that you can find out any numbers, correct? Understood? Na? So the first and second base multiply, third base you will get it. The third plus 1 you add, the fourth, that is the answer you are going to get it. That was all about the question number the 8. So what is the question number 9? The question number 9 in a row. They have given in a row. In a row, How many are there? The 9 big square is there. 9, the big square. Correct? The big square is there. Correct? In a column. In the column also, they find that 9 big square is there. Big square is there. Correct? But in a big square, if you find in a big square, how much a small square is there? In the big square, you find that how much 25 small square is there. A small square is there. A small square is there. So you have to find the total number of the, what you are going to find? The total number of a small square, correct? The small square. A small, the square, correct? You have to find out. How you are going to find out? Gentlemen, you should remember the row and the column. Then you are going to find the total and the one square, correct? So what you will find? The total number of the big square. The total number of big square. Big square is equal to how much it is? 9 into 9, it becomes the 9 square is equal to 81, correct? You got it, the 81. And the one big square, since one big square is having is equal to, that is a 25 small square, correct? A small square, correct? So answer, the 81, the big square will have 25 into 81, the small square, correct? The 81, the small square, correct? The 81, correct? The 81. So when you multiply it 81 and this, how much you are going to get? The when you multiply, you are going to get is a 2025. 2025, correct? So you have total the 2025 a small square, correct? A small square. So when you have to write into the square form, then what you will do? The 2025, you do the factorization. The 2025 will be equal to, that is a 3 into the 3 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. Correct? So it becomes the 3 square into 3 square into the 5 square. So all together, if you are writing the 5 3 are 15, the 15 3 are 45. So it becomes the 45 square. That is the way you can write it in the square format. It will be equal to 45 square. Correct? That is the end of the part 1. Correct? Square on cube. That was the part 1. Correct? Part 2 in the next video, where we are going to cover the cubic number. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Please do subscribe, share, like, and pass the comment also. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.